Hey guys, I'm back. And moving shit around in my room, so you're hearing that too. We just got the magic key, but let's let the game tell you what we've been doing if it keeps up. Yes, it did! Here's what happened so far. To search for the remaining orbs, bring our heroes to Phenomenon, home of the mysterious ruins and an even more mysterious mural. There, among the hustle and bustle of the hucksters and hawkers, they find a lost little girl. But they soon learn that she's not all that she seems to be, and is in fact a crazed creature who has created a warped world on the far side of the fresco. They set out for the place beyond the painting to put an end to her wicked ways once and for all, and eventually overcome her. No sooner is she slain than the souls she's enslaved are free at last to escape their painted prison. In her death throes, Dora reveals that Mordegon was behind the mural's curse. Now, all the more determined to defeat the meddling mage, our heroes return to the real world to make use of the mystical artifact known as the Magic Key. Its ability to open up hitherto unexplored areas will no doubt aid them in their ongoing quest for the orbs. Yes. Now I gotta remember where Rab said to go, because he mentioned a place we can go to with the key, but I don't know if he will say it or not. Well, we'll find out.
Listen up, laddie.
Our magic key of ours should open up some interesting new areas, eh, laddie? I cannot wait to start exploring again. Now, I've seen that magic symbol of all sorts of places. Just off the top of my head, there's the ruins of Zwardrust near the Warrior's Rest Inn. I remember there. Okay. Oh, and then there is the one up in a kingdom by the name of Snifleheim, far north of this wee branch known as the Strand. What? You want more? I'd say that's plenty for getting on with it, laddie. Oh, thank you, Rab. That was more than I did expect, actually. Oh, right, I forgot. For the fight I took myself out because, honestly, I'm so well-rounded that I don't really have much to bring to the table. So, I figured Jade could take over. Alright, let's see. Well, I know where they want me to go, but I'm actually going to go first to Gondolia Sea, because I want to go to the the thing that sounds like Australia Island that's right across from Gondolia. It was literally the first place we visited once we got the boat. Because I do remember that. Zoom! It's also a place that I can't zoom to. That's why I wanted to go to there first. Next we'll go to the ruins near Zwardrust. Because that was also one that I do remember just kind of staying there. Insulis Australis. Or Australs. One of the two. Alright, ignore these idiots. This is the door. Treasure, you're all mine. Slime crown. Slime crown is not equipable? Alright, it's not in the equipment bag. Or is it? These are all the helmets. Alright, apparently it's not in equipment, it's an actual item. Probably for crafting then. I just want to see, make sure I see it. Alright. Well, that felt anticlimactic, honestly. I was hoping for something better. Oh, damn it. I'm so used to me being in the lead. Not Gondolia, we want Zward Rest. The Warriors Rest Inn. I know there's other places with magic key doors, but I don't remember them all. I think actually one was in Cobblestone, but we don't have a zoom point for that, and I don't know if it's wise enough for us to be going there. Welcome to the Warriors' Rest, where wanderers from all over Adria stop to share a tale or two while they take a break from their travels. It is a well-earned break for most. After all, the old kingdom of Zward Rest is enormous. Don't I... I think I also have a side quest still to do, don't I? Here it is. Head over south of Chancellor Village and wait for it to rain. Oh yeah, I have to wait for it to rain over there to do that. So I think I'll hold off on that and just keep going. The ruins are straight ahead. One of the orbs must be nearby. Well, first I'm gonna get that sparkly that I saw right here. Royal soil. Magic key door. To avoid glare, I have to be in front of the TV. Oh, really? Recipe book. Classy clobber for kingly kids. Princess pea coats, princess robes. Ooh, those are very good. At least they were in the past. Enchanted stone. That was easy. Woohoo, honey, we did it. We got the purple orb, and it's still in one piece, too. If we carry on like this, we'll have the whole set before we know it. Damn right, jeez. Any other treasures? Well, there's a bunch of swords, and oh, what's this? A choker. I feel like we should be able to loot this shit too, but whatever. Alright, that was one of them. There's one more. Now, is this necessarily a magic key door, though? Guess not. Let's see. I'm trying to think of all the places I've been here. You know what? Let's go through the list. Hato, you're up. Before I go to before I go to Snifleheim. Alright, Hato, let's see what you got here for me. Any secret doors? Already got the treasure over there. You know, nose for treasure would be nice. Eric. But nope, he only has Peep. Notes for treasure in previous games would let you know how many treasure chests or things to loot are left in the place. This is where we picked up Veronica and eventually Serena. I don't think there's anything here. No. There might be stuff in the houses, but I'm not going to go through every single house. I am going to check around here, though. The actual overworld map and see. I don't mean I'm going to wander around. I'm literally just going to check the map here. Let's see. Mount Hui. Door of Departure. The Cryptic Crypt. And the Gallipolis region. Did I ever go fully left over there where the key is? I'm not sure, but whatever. Also, any bullseyes in the vicinity while I'm here? Because I didn't have the crossbow when I was over here. I would think I would see a bullseye very easily in this type of land, though. I'm literally going to go to a dead end and zoom off. Oh, there's a volcano in the distance, jeez. I guess that's Mount Fuji. And that's a cellar. Okay, nothing good. Not even a little target here. Okay, go, go, go. So we went to Zordrust. I guess. Let me see. Gallipolis. I don't recall anything there, so I'm not gonna go there. Gondolia. There was a metal door, but I don't recall a magic door, and I don't think the magic key will open those. Zordrust we just were at. Octagonia. There might be, but I'm not positive. You know what, just screw it. If we find stuff, we find stuff. It's not a big deal. We'd probably nothing really not important. So we'll go to Snifleheim City. I was going to go through each and every one, but you know what? Blindly looking through them is not helpful. Oh well. You know, part of me really wanted to just go to the casino a bunch because, well, I have gambling issues. But my coworker did tell me that, yes, I know, that there is a second casino and there's better stuff there. So I'm seeing from online anyway. Huh. You know, I don't think I've been this way. Yeah, I haven't. Hey, you're a Heliodor Knight. The gates are frozen shut and the castle is completely silent. What in the world has happened to Snifleheim? Is this the way the whole time that we could have went around? That's annoying. I remember all that wandering I did. I'm sure everyone else does too. Magic key. Well, it's not like I could have made any progress anyway. Oh boy. Everyone was turned into ice sculptures.
What's going on? The whole city's been turned to ice. It's just like what happened to the gates. This doesn't seem natural at all.
This may be the Crystal Kingdom, but it shouldn't be frozen solid, cold winter or no. We'd better take a look around.
I agree. Well, I'm guessing we're not going to have much interesting conversation. The horse is frozen solid. That's going to be probably what we see and hear a bunch. Aha! Horse dung? Oh, cow pat. Close enough. Cow pat is basically poop. When was the case of nice? Looked like she was feeding the animals when she was frozen. Sheep is frozen solid. And Case of Nice looks like he was walking his horse when he was frozen solid. Be funny if there was a sparkly right behind him instead. Permis no. Be funny if there was like a sparkle right behind it showing like cow pat right there. Like, yep, this cow pooped just before it was frozen solid. I mean, it could get gross and say like it's mid poop or something, but that's not as funny. That's more gross. Man is encased in ice, looks like he was shoveling snow when he was frozen solid. I can see that, thank you. The old woman is encased in ice, looks like she was recoiling from something in fear when she was frozen. Well, this thing looks mostly untouched. I'd hazard a guess it's this thing. Wish I could hit it with my crossbow. Looking up in shock. Okay, also those little sparkles in the ice are kind of throwing me. Soldier case nice, looks like he was asleep at his post when he was frozen. Readying himself for a fight. Mage, frozen solid with a shocking expression. If we find a rainbow, we could, Yggdrasil root, we could probably find out what happened. Running from something when he was frozen. Mo. Permis now. Talking to the owner when she was frozen. Whoop. Talking to a customer. Okay. Sometimes context clues help. That did not. Ogling the bunny girl. And she's just frozen solid. And there's Ghost Buddy. He's not frozen solid. Once again, no idea what he does, but it does, I should say. But there you go. Is that a treasure chest that's frozen solid? That's crap. Yep, it is. That's so crap. Almost as if to say, nope, you gotta solve your shit first. Veronica, could you just kind of cast a fireball on it? Or hell, I can do it. I have Frizz and Frizzle. Man encased in ice looks like he was rearranging his stock. Old man looks like he was attracting customers to his stall. Strolling around town. Ooh, snowman. Aw. I didn't mean to do that. Minstrel frozen saw mouth wide open. Looks like he was singing. Or other things. Yeah, I have very perverted humor. And personality, to be honest. I blame a bit of television and, my father a bit. Oh! You're alive! Gasp!
Oh, I'm sorry. You gave me a fright. I hadn't expected to see travelers in town.
Finally, someone who hasn't been turned into a block of ice. Can you tell us what happened here?
Well, it all began 3 months ago. It was a bright, sunny day, just like any other, when suddenly a strange shadow filled the sky. It was a witch.
Are we sure you're not the witch? That's my first thought.
A witch? My goodness! That sounds like something from a fairy tale. Just so. She chanted an ancient incantation. And just like that, the town was engulfed in a ferocious snowstorm.
That doesn't add up with what I saw.
The wind took my breath clean away, and before I knew it, I had fainted. And when I awoke, all was frozen. I was the only one spared.
I think it's her. Because everyone was looking at that strange contraption in the middle. So unless the witch was perched on top of it, I have my doubts.
She must be a pretty powerful witch to freeze this whole city with a single spell. I wish I could help, but all this ice is more than my magic can melt.
By the way, Missy, that symbol in your shawl, is that not...
Oh, forgive me. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I am Frisabel, Queen of Snifleheim.
And the cold never bothered me anyway.
The Queen? So, does that mean the old king is...
I'm afraid so. My father passed away last year. Oh, I've only been in charge these few months, and just look at my kingdom. Whatever am I going to do?
Alright, that muddles my theory a little, but keep that in the back burner that she might still not be who I think she is, but
It looks like Snifleheim's in a bit of a sticky situation. I suppose now isn't a good time to ask about the orb.
An orb? What kind of orb?
Why, the big blue ball that's been handed down in your family for generations, lassie. The truth be told, we need to borrow it.
Oh, of course. You would be welcome to borrow it, but I'm afraid it is locked up tight inside the castle, which is locked up tight inside the ice.
that's actually kind of funny. And now that's a little overly generous here.
Well, that's just perfect. So if we don't find a way to melt that ice, we'll never get our hands on the orb. Maybe if we got rid of that wicked witch, it might break her spell.
I thought just the same thing. Why, only a few days ago, a band of soldiers from a faraway land came here to investigate what was happening.
Heliodor Knights, I bet.
I sent them out to try and find the witch and fight her, but I haven't seen them since.
Well, We can't very well leave them out in the cold. Let's go and give those soldiers a hand and bring spring back to Snifleheim, shall we?
I have an option. But of course, yes.
Oh, thank you, thank you. The Wicked Witch dwells in the Hexwood, a haunted forest far to the north of the Snifleheim steppe. Be very, very wary, for the witch does not live in the woods alone. She keeps a fierce, magical beast to guard against intruders.
Aye, we'll be sure to keep an eye out. Thanks for the warning, lassie. Right, come on, boys and girls. Let's head over to the Hexwood.
Sounds good. Ready for the foreboding? No? Really? I was expecting her to have like a little gleam in her eye or something. Any other sparklies or treasures? Well, a couple of these orbs were really easy to find, but I guess this is not considered endgame at all. I'm told there's supposed to be some sort of big event that happens. And we haven't had that, and apparently that's like the halfway point. Snowball fight. Haha, broke your snowman. The first one I didn't mean to break, but this time I was like, yeah, let's break it. But okay. I did not get any extra what do you call it? Zoom points, so I gotta go and try to find something. Let's do this. We're going to the Hexwood. I just figured that's easier than going all the way around to walk around, zooming it around. So let's go around the right. And wait for the loading screen. Hooray! That's okay. Alright. Map. The Snarfell. Huh. Am I even on the right track? Hang on a second.
You want to talk? That's not like you.
That was actually kind of for wall breaking. Getting rid of the witch might break a spell, melt the ice. It's our best chance of saving the people of Snifleheim. The queen said she was hiding in the Hexwood, to the north of Snarfell. Let's head over there, shall we? Okay, I'm on the right track. Nah, we don't need to fight you. You I want to fight. Oh, not divide, damn it. Ah, whatever. Also, tactics. Show no mercy, no mercy, no mercy. I only like to control Eric because I like to steal sometimes. And there isn't an easy button for him to steal. I thought mix it up would work for tactics, but apparently it doesn't do that.
Another day, another victory.
Ah, level 7. Snooze. And Dirge of Dundrazil. I'm guessing that means it would make everyone go to sleep. Yep, we're on our way. I don't have myself in the party because I don't really add too much to it. So actually now I might. Because I'm actually pretty good for fighting multiple enemies while Jade isn't. Yeah. I like to have a wild party and then like a boss party. Serena's not really good for the usual wild battles. So I just leave her in the reserves. Savando does okay. Jade is better for bosses, but she can do okay for random fights. Oh, there's an inn over there too. I've been here once, but I didn't get any save points. Alright, you go away. Oh, a new creature. Yeah, we're good. No! Damn it! I gotta take that off there. I usually have half inch already on. Ugh. I wanted to steal from Face Invader because I never fought him. Oh! Interesting. They could pep up right away. Well, we're getting rid of you. Well, may as well just attack. That's pretty damn good damage.
Veronica wins again.
Shush. Okay. Abilities. Half inch. There. I like half inch at the bottom of the skill list though, instead. Gonna have to heal her. Oh boy. Yeah, thank you, Rab. Rab's kind of like the convenient Serena. Because he's got both healing and damage. Sorry. Every time Veronica bashes something with her wand and they die, it just amuses me. Alright, let's head to the little inn spot there. I'm not sure if it's just a camp or something, but... No, I'm gonna ignore you. Treasure! Super cool kit. Winter's Wings and Shiver Sticks. Okay. Scholar's Cabin. Anything good in here besides the free bed? Do I know the way to Hexwood? Indeed I do. Just head west out the cabin, then follow the path around the north. I don't know why you would want to visit such a place, but if you are resolved to go, be very, very careful. It's highly dangerous. You got it, dude. Can I just use your bed? Yes, I can use your bed. Why not? It's like, hey, don't mind me, I'm just gonna sleep in your bed. Okay, bye. Alright, let's go. Now, on a previous stream, I actually was near going through the Hexwood, because I was honestly lost for needing to know what to do. So, I'm actually just going to run right through to the end, because I've already gotten all the treasures. I will try to, like, kill anything on the way, though. I was trying to see if I could just progress the plot, like, ahead of schedule, I guess you could say. Oh, you're new. What in the world is a civilian doing here? This forest is extremely dangerous. I advise you to leave immediately. What am I doing here? I'm a soldier from Heliodor. We were dispatched to investigate why all contact with Snifleheim had been lost. Seems the city was frozen by an evil witch, and she and her monstrous protector are at large somewhere in this forest. Which is why you shouldn't be here. Well, fuck you. Yeah, you weren't there before. Dive in! No, no. No hypothermia, please. Wait, was that a treasure? No, it was a plant. An easy mistake. Nope, another one. So cold. My squad were caught in a snowstorm, and before I knew it, I was all on my own. I hope they find me before that wicked witch does. Oh, you look like fighting. Nope, never mind. You do. I kind of slipped on the ice there a little. Yeah, steal. Damn. Thank you. Sparkly, sparkly. Handful of permits now. Now quit it. Well, I may as well just attack. I was about to lose power pep anyway, and I've tried actually running back into reserves, but it just makes you lose it anyway. If it's ready to go. You can save it in there, but you have to make sure you're not already blinking. Whack. Level 7. I mean, 7 skill points. Ooh, blunt. That lowers attack. You know, let me look at what you got. You're trying to get the zing stick, right? So you need 1 more point still. Leather hat, who cares? But yeah, I've been all over the different corners of here. Other than running into the knights, nothing new.
We have traveled all the way from Heliodor to come to Snifleheim's aid. The witch who froze the city is somewhere in the forest. If we can cut her down, it may break her spell. Unfortunately, our squad has become separated in this blasted blizzard, and the commander is nowhere to be found. He's a knight beyond compare, but like all men of Heliodor, he feels the cold.
Why must I be dragged to these bleak backwaters? I am the scion of one of the most noble houses of Heliodor. I knew it was a mistake joining the army. If only I ignored everyone's advice and followed it in the footsteps of my rig of a father, I could be sitting on the beach of Costa Valor right now, watching all the girls go by. Oh, you're an ass. Hi, Howler Harpy. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. I want to go straight ahead, so... But we'll go and kill him. We could do a kill. There's a save point with probably a healing point, too, up ahead. Quit it. You just, like, bashed him upside the head with that. Again, every time I see them hit a monster with a wand, it just kind of makes me laugh a little. Perma-snow. Alright, you're a little too weak for me. You're just gonna run away. I already got that treasure chest from when I was lost. So we just gotta go around. Oh, you're different. Orc Kings, and they have the power to zing! Damn. Is this game any good? I think so, but it depends your tastes. If you're are you into RPGs and turn-based battling like Pokemon has, for instance? If so, I recommend this game to start off. It's also got pretty good writing. It has some cliche moments, or cliche-like moments, but then it kind of messes with you a little. There was a time where I was like, you're totally evil. And the game actually made it sound like, no, they're not evil at all. What the hell are you talking about? It's like, oh, I'm wrong? And then all of a sudden they're like, nah, we were evil all along. We were just fucking with you. This game has those moments, and I love it. Also, I love Eric, my thief. He is my best friend in this game, and he breaks the fourth wall a little bit, or leans on it. And that's why I think he's amazing. But yeah, it really depends your taste. Honestly, I think the writing is good. You can get a little lost at times, but generally there's ways to let you know where to go. Final Fantasy? See, here's the thing. I'm not huge with Final Fantasy. I don't really like the newer games. I like some of the older ones. Like, I did like Final Fantasy 6, 8, and 9. 6 and 9 were probably the best of the two, though. Of the three, I mean. 8 was just okay. But this doesn't have an active battle system. It has turn-based, completely like Pokemon does.
And don't come back.
The voice acting's not bad, though there are moments where you're like, really? And I mean rare moments. There's like one where it was like, Princess! It's like, yeah, that doesn't sound overly acted at all, no. Alright. Boss time coming. I may as well save. I feel like they streamlined the game, but they gave you little additional challenges in case you want the game to be harder. They call them Draconian quests, and I'm on one where I can't flee from battle. What about Final Fantasy VII? It's not that it's a bad game, I just think it's an overhyped game. I just never got into it, sorry. I did see how it played out, though. I think Final Fantasy IV was better. Oh. The party became separated in the snowstorm. Is this going to be a solo battle? It might. But yeah, I never played Final Fantasy VII. I watched someone play it, and I saw how the story was pretty good, but still, it failed to impress me as much as people overhyped it to be. That's the thing. Uh-oh. That guy's chasing us and trying to arrest me or something. Hendrik. Ugh. I wouldn't call him evil, but he's definitely not our friend.
You will not keep me from the witch beast. Yield!
Real men have purple hair.
The Darkspawn here?
Yeah. He calls me Darkspawn when I'm actually the Luminary. Reminds Blue Dragon, this game.
How could I be so foolish?
Your. Solo battle. What do I got here? I don't have any buffs or debuffs. Oh, I do have one. Sword Stance. Chance of parrying physical attacks, like that. Ooh. Jolly Jig. Attack increases significantly and defense decreases. Oh, it's all attack, no defense type of maneuver. I lost my power of pep. He threw a snowball at me, and my resistance went down? What the hell? Miss. Oh, my parry chance is down. We're gonna need it. Attack is renewed, defense decreased more. Making it easier to kill you. Even though it's gonna hurt when you actually attack me and hit. Gotcha! That wasn't too bad. I like that they gave us a solo battle. That's actually kind of cool.
You have served your mistress well, but your day is done.
And it dies.
Now it is your turn, Darkspawn. You will not escape me this time.
Something's gonna interrupt us, I know it, but fine. And we get separated, right? Is there any summoning spells in this game? Not really.
What is the meaning of this?
What a pleasure to finally meet you, Sir Hendrik.
There's just spells that you cast, that's it in this game.
Damn you, witch! Is this your doing?
Nothing personal, my pretty, but I promised the one who released me that I'd freeze you in your tracks.
Huh.
What a lovely little trinket. It's just like his. We shall make such a captivating couple. Matching necklaces, no.
Oh, is his partner in crime the one that's really evil and he's actually the knight following orders?
What?
Jasper's betraying him, maybe?
More questions. You so-called heroes are nothing but talk. It's time to put you two on ice forever.
Hey, party, this is the time for you to rescue us, please.
Not if I have anything to do with it!
Veronica! Veronica to the rescue! She is our pure mage.
Are you alright?
And there's the rest of the party, conveniently.
Well now, Sir Hendrik, you'll be in charge of this party of foreign soldiers we heard about. The ones Queen Frisabel sent. Leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to round us up and throw us in jail?
He probably has a lot to think about, like the whole Jasper betraying him.
Oh, I will. All in good time.
Am I getting dizzy? Hypothermia. That sucks.
He's freezing cold. That spell must have really taken its toll.
We passed a hut on the way here. Let's carry him there.
But yeah, there is no real summoning in this game. There is your pure mages, your split mages, like they call them sages, which have healing and fire magic. That's what the old guy is. You have your white mage type characters, clerics, which is the blonde girl. Then we have a jester who he's a mix. He's like all supportive skills with some pretty good offensive. Let me look him over real quick. Oh, I don't have my party right now. Sorry, I lied. Are we back at the scholar's house? I really hope not. It is. We are. Damn it! I want to fight the witch. Hi, scholar.
So you are finally awake. Are you feeling better, friend?
Yes. I am feeling better.
Good, good. You have your companions to thank for that. Such caring comrades are a rare gift.
Do you pick your party members? No, not in this one. This one is story-driven characters. You can pick your lineup, of course, but everyone can fight at any time, just 4 in a battle, and you could switch them out any time. But you know, you always get this 7, I believe. In other earlier games of Dragon Quest, you could actually form your own party. In Dragon Warrior 3/Quest 3 and Dragon Quest 9. Those are the 2 that you can make up your own party members as you want. I like it better when they have predetermined characters.
But forgive me, I have not introduced myself.
Only because I like having my party members have personality, and the others don't have personality when you create them. I mean, you could think of them.
Snorri, scholar of the arcane arts. I came here to investigate the origins of the Wicked Witch who froze Snifleheim solid. It was luck, and luck alone, that caused me to be away from the city when she first appeared. Or I, too, would have been turned into an icy statue. Your friends tell me the Queen has asked you to eliminate the sorceress. If it will help you in your quest, I will be happy to share what I have learned. The witch's name is Cristalinda. Long ago, in the Age of Heroes, a mighty mage imprisoned her within the pages of an enchanted grimoire. The book was hidden away safely in the Royal Library, an ancient archive built by the founders of Snifleheim to house the combined knowledge of all humankind. Having learned this, I tried to go and see the book for myself. Alas, the library was swarming with monsters, and I was forced to retreat.
Is it a very long game? I think it is, because apparently I'm not even at the halfway point. My coworker already beat the game, and he said this is kind of broken into like 3 parts, with the last part being kind of small. I mean, I'm still on part 1, but I feel like I'm getting near part 2. Still, I don't know for sure. I've never beat this game. First time playing.
Oh, hello. Up and about, are you? Thank goodness for that.
Veronica is actually a full-grown woman trapped in a small girl's body. She got lured into a trap where people they're trying to steal her magic, but she kept fighting and fighting that it ended up making her younger and younger instead. So she lost a lot of her spells, but so she's slowly gaining them back now. At least that's my understanding of her. And that girl next to her is actually her twin sister. Yeah, they don't look alike because she looks younger right now.
Indeed. You are well on the way to recovery thanks to your young friend here. It is plain to see that Veronica cares for you very deeply.
They're sworn to protect the Luminary, which is what I am.
Put a sock in it, Snorri.
There is no need to be embarrassed, my dear. Anyway, your timing is perfect. I had just finished telling your friend all I had learned about the witch.
I'll get straight to the point then. We're taking Snorri here back to the library so he can look for clues on how to beat her.
Sounds good.
It is high on a plateau to the east of here, but we must make our way around to the south before we can reach it. Shall we?
Yep, let's do it. But yeah, I like my games nice and long anyway. Well, we're all healed up. We got a free inn, right? Yep. And it's to the east of here. The Royal Library. I haven't been this way before, so I gotta keep a lookout for treasures and sparklies. Sparklies are little materials that you can use for forging usually. Or just like helpful items like healing spells and healing items and such. I'm a little over leveled because I keep going back and exploring everything, but eh. Alright, let's not steal, just attack. That's Eric, he's our thief. This is Rab, and he's our sage. He has healing and attack magic. Any crafting to be done? Yes, there is. The crafting is very kind of simplified. Ooh, you drained some MP. Our crafting is kind of simplified, though. There used to be something called the alchemy pot, which would let you combine items to make better, more powerful items. It looks like they got rid of that, and now they have the forging system where you grab select items. You try to gather items from monsters and around the world and craft like weapons and such. It really, you could also just kind of buy stuff and then recraft it so it's higher quality. Alright, I've not fought you before, Base Invader. Let's steal from you. Damn. I can only craft, though, when I'm at a campsite. As far as I know, anyway. I set some of the characters on auto mode. Lava lump. I guess that's what the Face Invader dropped. Ooh! Items. Glimmergrass, Soap Blossom, and more Glimmergrass. I assume the Glimmergrass is going to be important later, because it was in Dragon Quest Heroes. That one was more of an active battling game. Ooh, it's sparkling. I can ride this character? They have a new thing where certain enemies can be used as mounts. Only in specific areas, but yeah. Damn. Lava lump. You can now ride the Face Invader. Do I just climb inside or something? Charge! I don't see how this will help me much, because usually these mounts are meant for helping you get to places that you normally couldn't. Do you sleep to regain health and mana? Yes. You could also get free healing points every now and then. This way to the Royal Library, climb the slope and continue to the northeast. Alright, instead of going down. See that little campfire? We could go take a nap there, and that's where we also could forage too. But anyway, we're gonna go up this way to the Royal Library. Let's head to the dead end first, because usually there's treasures around there. Oh, I've never fought one of those. I should fight that next time instead of charging them out. Oh, that's a shortcut to get down. Oh, shoot, don't fall down. Is that a sparkly? Yes, it is! Alright, you know what? Let's fight this dude. I never fought him before. May as well. Hunter mechs. Usually they attack twice in previous games. We definitely want to try to steal from them because they're new. Silver ore. Not bad. Ow. But I mean, we also have healers and a couple of methods of regaining MP in battle. But generally they're not as efficient. Attack decreased? Oh boy. Steal from the other one. What's yours is mine. Alright, since my attack decreased, may as well zap him. And more silver ore. Okay. Progress, go! I'm not sure what the point of this mount is, personally, but whatever. Also, let's fight this guy. Again, new enemy, gotta keep fighting them just to get an idea of them. Let's get this Chilodon out of here. Oh, did she use her staff? Cool. But yeah, like, Veronica and Rab there, they have a spell called Drain Magic. They can steal their mana from the enemies. I mean, it only steals like a little bit, but yeah, it helps. What's over here? Anything good? Alright, may as well fight this guy. Hey, troll. Ah, they did a first strike. Uh-oh, Veronica, you need help. Sleeper hit the troll. Yes, he's asleep. Okay. Rab will heal. Alright. Flame Slash the Hunter Mech. Get rid of him. Oh, he resists fire, apparently. Well, now that the guy's still asleep, let's use Persecutor. It does 6 times more damage on sleeping enemies. 425. Ow, quit it. Alright, Flame doesn't work. Let's try zapping him. Yeah, okay, he's weak to lightning.
Another day, another victory.
Yes, yes. Serena, you heal. Thank you. Nope. Can't charge him out. Alright, let's try stealing from the troll. Aloha. Enjoy your stream as always. Hey Noah Hell, how goes it? Hope everything's going well for you. Right now we're off to go to a library to learn how to defeat a witch. Instead of, you know, fighting her. Ow. I forget if I stole anything. I'm just gonna attack. Also, I can move around in battle, but it really does nothing. It's just a perspective thing. May as well attack a few more of these, and then we're just going to be on our way. Mostly I want more silver ores for crafting. There it is. And then Rab or she will finish them off. My favorite Dragon Quest game in the series is probably Dragon Quest IV. You got to learn how each character's little personality and had their own little mini story before they all came together. Here they just kind of come and then you learn a little bit about them, which is okay. Do I want to go down this way? It doesn't look like it'll make too big of a difference. Falling! Luckily, as JRPG heroes, we could take falls from infinite heights. Unless it's in a cutscene. Oh, I can't charge him. Let's see. I'll flame slash the, this dude. Can you steal? Yeah, I've been doing that a little bit now, Howler Harpy. This is Eric, half inch is stealing. He just stole a lava lump. Oh, damn it. Looks like someone's mowing the lawn. Sorry if you guys hear that. And Rab needs some healing. How does healing work here? Is it free to heal with party healer in combat? It takes a turn if you want to heal in combat, but you have some people in reserve that could kind of just heal you too. It'd sort of be like a heal battery if you want. Serena is a heal battery until boss battles. That's when I actually bring her in, because she's the more supportive character. And here comes the lawnmower. While Rab here is our mixed bag healer. So he's the only one with multi-heal, which heals everybody in party. But anyway, you also could rest at an inn and such and get your health and mana back. Alright, I don't see any sparkles or treasure. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm not missing any stuff before I head on to the plot. Because generally, you don't want to backtrack if you don't have to. Alright, looks like nothing here. This is just a pointless dead end. Do I have to go all the way around again? Wait, do I really? Hang on. Yeah, it took me all the way back here. Okay, I'm getting out of this thing, because this thing is slower than me running. And let's just run the fuck over. We're ignoring everything, we're just getting over there, because holy crap, I didn't realize that took me all the way out. Sorry about that, guys. Anything like Phoenix Downs? Yes, Yggdrasil leaves. They can revive a party member in battle, or you also have spells that can revive. Right now, I only have access to the spells that have half the chance to work. Called Zing. They used to be called Vivify, but yeah. Still find the monster camouflage thing cute. Alright, running, ignoring everything, just running to that goddamn library. Anything... Hi! Oh, you want to fight? Let's fight. I thought that mount would actually do something useful, but it just kind of bulldozes certain enemies, not all enemies. Let's deal. And Veronica's pepped up. That increases your abilities and lets you do like co-op abilities, like dual techs. The great thing is they're not like Chrono Trigger where it uses up everyone else's turn. It just uses up the person starting the tech up. Oh, damn it! He resists fire. Forgot. Did he lower my attack or something? Let's just zap him. Yeah. Sorry, they're mowing the lawn like right nearby. Anyway. Alright. I don't see any red for a treasure chest, and I don't see anything sparkling. So we're gonna head right to the library. Because we don't want to prolong this anymore. Alright. Oh, a little ghost buddy. These things have been around all throughout this whole journey, and I still have no idea what they do. I imagine they'll be addressed later on. Also, we're just going to look for any treasure right in this corner. Yes! Usually dead ends have treasure or sparkly bits. Anti-freeze earrings. I'm guessing those ones resist cold. Which might be useful here. Let's see, anything else? Before we go in, and careful around the edges so I don't fall and have to run over again. Looks like we're good. Okay. Let's go with the plot now. Also, so far, Jasper and Sir Hendrik, Knights of Heliodor, are chasing us. But I think Jasper may have betrayed Hendrik. We're not positive yet, but it feels like it. Does the party have anything to say?
Yes, my friend?
Snorri. My investigations lead me to believe that the Great Mage wrote a record of his battle with Crystallinda, a record that sleeps upon these very shelves. It's most likely in the Mage's study, at the top of the central tower. Alas, it may not be as accessible as one might hope. The library has many magical switches by which one might move the walls and bridges. Only by pressing these switches in the right combination may we find what we seek. Oh, god damn it. How do you call the treasure out? Spider sense, huh? Experience with the game series, honestly. Usually if there's a dead end, you'll probably find some gold.
Interesting.
Could this be the legendary Royal Library of Snifleheim? I've heard tales of the place, but I was never sure how many of them were true. They say it was built in the Age of Heroes to house the combined knowledge of all humankind. Some call it the pinnacle of wisdom. Chances are there are a few volumes here in here that'll come in handy on our little adventure. If you spot anything that looks useful, be sure to read it cover to cover.
Yes.
This library looks absolutely ancient, but why would anyone build such a beautiful building in such an inhospitable place?
You want to talk? That's not
Here
like
we
you.
are, the Royal Library. If Snorri's right, there's a book somewhere on the shelves that'll tell us all about the time the witch was sealed away. If we can find it, we might be able to work out on how to do the same thing ourselves. Keep your eyes peeled, Tal.
And there goes the goddamn lawnmower again. When I saw this beautiful building rising from the snowfield, I thought they'd be full of people, but it looks like the monsters have taken over. And judging from the mess, I'd say they've been here for quite a while. The dirty birdies must have really made themselves at home.
I wasn't going to mention.
Gosh, there are bookshelves covering every wall in this building. It's rather hard to tell one from another. Be sure to keep a close eye on where you are and which way you're heading, Tal, or we might end up going around in circles.
Uh-oh. Alright, they're giving me hints of what to do here, so that's why I'm reading this. Man, I've never seen so many books in my life. It makes my head hurt just looking at them. Guess I'm not cut out to be a scholar, huh? If you can read through any of these dusty old tomes without falling asleep, more power to you. Alright. Well, let's get rid of this thing, see what the hell it is. And then we'll go looking around. Hamwidges. I love that. Magic Beast Hide, nice. They don't seem to be particularly powerful. What are our pet powers? No. That's just a buff. What is the plot of the game? We are the legendary luminary, and we just lost our ability to cast spells. I am the legendary luminary, the character right here. When I was born, monsters seeked me out to try to kill me. My mother and a young girl named Jade tried to rescue me and get me out of here. Jade was staying with us for a while, but she was actually the princess of Heliodor. We escaped the castle. Again, I'm a baby at this time, but monsters kind of corner us. So my mother ends up trying to lure away the monsters, while the young girl and I, carrying me, tries to make her escape. However, she gets attacked and she drops me into a river, and I flow up to a podunk town, kind of like southern area, where I end up being adopted by a woman named Amber, and she ends up playing mom for me. Eventually, I come of age or something, and I just attacked something. What did I attack? I eventually become of age and go to a castle, and because we find out I'm a luminary based on a bunch of lore and such. I approach them, let them know, but they say, no, I'm evil or something, because the luminary is supposed to be in league with Darkspawn or some crap like that. That's where I meet Eric here, and our journey goes from there, trying to avoid them at first, and then eventually try to solve the problems of the world. My journey is supposed to take me to Yggdrasil, the legendary tree, holy tree. Veronica and Serena were charged with guiding the luminary, whoever he was, to bringing him protecting him and bringing him along the way. Rab here is my grandfather. He was out at the time and found me, and kind of found me at a tournament. He was with the young girl that was trying to rescue me, Jade. It's hard to explain all this though all at once, though, unfortunately. Magic Beast Hide and Silver Ore. Cool. So what's this? There's a little green thing here. Hi. The monster's gonna be annoying. Suddenly attacks. But essentially, I'm a legendary person trying to make things right. And we'll do itemized kill so I get a guaranteed steal. Right now, we're trying to find a bunch of orbs to give us entry to the Yggdrasil tree. Along the way, we're finding out a couple things and solving town problems, you know? In the very current moment, we are trying to help out that Snifleheim place, the place that's covered in nothing but ice, and trying to de-ice it by defeating the witch that cursed it. But we have to first learn how to do that, because apparently she's too powerful. Great Guardian of Hexwood. Ancient legends tell of a mighty and mysterious beast lives deep within the heart of the Hexwood, a frozen forest on the Snarefelt steppe. Many generations ago, the people of Snifleheim worshipped this creature as their guardian spirit and would offer up their thanks for the bounteous blessings they believed it bestowed upon them. That doesn't give me much. So right now we're reading a bunch of books. And this scholar is tagging along. He's not in the party, he's just around. There's other things I might have missed in my little overview. Ooh, treasure chest! Like some of the people I met in that village that raised me. Also, Heliodor, the castle that thinks I'm the Darkspawn, ended up burning my hometown to the ground. Any puzzle to do? Yeah, a couple mini puzzles usually. Right now, this one seems like a search quest. Ooh, a slime! Looks like a good slime, too.
Go-wee! You're the first Gooman to have visited this place in a long slime. Welcome to the Royal Library, home of the greatest collection of books in all of Erdrea. Since you've come all this way, I'll tell you something really useful. This building's like a puzzle box. When you press the glowing switches, the walls and staircases spin around and you can go to different places.
This looks like the puzzle part.
But first, you've got to press this big green button next to me. That will activate the switches so you can actually use them. Once you press the button, keep your eyes peeled for other glowing green switches. There's one on this level that will open a way upstairs.
Thank you. So I gotta press that. Let me make sure I'm not missing any books first. Don't like puzzles. There aren't too many. Usually they're fairly easy. Though in Dragon Quest VIII there was one that pissed me off royally. Because I found a way around the traditional way to do it. Anyway, and it wouldn't let me do it. Ancient book. I can only read Ye Wizard's Canticle, Book 1. Magically sealed, can't read it. Yeah, this guy kind of just was hugging me. I think better off just attacking with Eric. Apparently has really good defense.
And don't come back.
Nope, Silvando. Do you have anything? This is our skill grid. Let me see. Dual wielding. He's using whips right now, so that's not useful for him right now. Showmanship for the extra charm. Charm can make enemies lose turns. I want to get the agility, so we gotta wait out. But yeah, characters here are a little more. You can build them as you want, which is kind of nice. Alright. Once we do this, we're gonna head back to the slime and get going. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any books. Okay, we got back to the beginning here. Oh wait, there's some in the center. You can tell there's a readable book if there's a single red book that's out of place. And nothing here. Oh, fuck! I wasn't expecting that. I haven't fought one of those yet. Only because I like to fight at least one of everything. Living statue. Try stealing. Flintstone. That's not very great. How's your defense? A little out there. Glad I have Rab and Veronica in this party. They're more magically inclined. I'm kind of like a tank, but I'm not the tank. Try sleeper hit. Wait, he's already low, but... There we go. Yep. Serena, give me some healing, please. I got the attention of somebody. Too bad. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you again. Blah, 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 blah. What? The other switches blink into life. It looks like Tal can use them now. Alright, there was one that we passed that was like over here. There's the other one that the slime was talking about. Huh. So that's how it works. Any new books, too? Nope, but we can go up. Alright, this puzzle doesn't seem too bad yet. Oh, new enemy! Try stealing.
What's yours is mine!
Damn. Well, at least Boom can just kill him. Oh, and there's gonna be a book that I could read.
Oh, yeah.
6... let's see... No, not enough. Oh, I thought there was a book I could read. Usually the game shows you the current background. I guess it lied. There was a red book in the background before. Ah, there it is. I guess the game has set points where it shows your battle. The Sealing of the Serpent. Long, long ago, in the frozen land of the north, there lived a great black serpent that terrorized the people of Snifleheim. One day, a brave young man came forth and bested the dragon in battle. Having done so, he sealed it away in the ice of the frozen lake of Snarefell, such that it could never break free. But that great hero has long passed away. Should the beast ever escape its icy prison, Snifleheim will surely fall under its cruel gaze once more. That doesn't tell me much. Well, it's saying I can go across there, but I want to make sure we don't miss any books. Some might have recipes for crafting and such. Was I in here? Sorry, I lose track. Yeah, I was in here. Well, may as well steal. Or attempt to. They resisted my electric a little. I think they're weak to explosions more. Which is why Boom did so much damage. How big a file, how many gigabytes? I have no idea. I'm playing this on the PS4. You can play this on the PC though, but I wouldn't know the answer to the gigabyte question. Any stories here before I go? Okay, no. Alright, let's head back over to the other place now. Ham witches. Ye Wizard's Canticle, Book 2, Magically Sealed, can't read. That's the second one we found. You know, it looks like a Pokeball. I just realized that. Alright, let's go this way first, because it looks like this is the dead end. think those are Rexors. At least that's what they were called in other games. Yeah, Rectors, excuse me. They're from Dragon Quest II. Usually they had, like, lightning magic. One in particular in Dragon Quest II was, guarding the lightning staff. They usually are primarily mages. But they can change from game to game. Oh, there's a glowing sphere. Before we do, I want to explore everywhere. Worst curse. My story starts innocently enough. I was walking through the forest one day when I came across a legerdemon. It hadn't seen me, so overcome with curiosity, I decided to sneak up and take a peek inside its robes. Ew. It noticed immediately and flew into a rage. How dare you embarrass me like that, it bellowed. You'll soon see how you like it. And with that, it stormed off. Ever since that day, my life has been one embarrassment after another. There's not a doubt in my mind that this is the work of Legerdemon and the terrible curse it placed upon me. When I start my prayers at chapel, I suddenly need the lavatory. If I try to talk to a lady, I become so distracted that I forget what to say. And in combat, I'm struck dumb with thoughts of previous failures. Mark my words, dear reader. This is the most embarrassing curse in all of Erdrea. I call it Shypox. Alas, even my powers of imagination have been rendered cringe-inducingly weak by it. And now, even as I write this, I realize my bridges have been unfastened this whole time. Truly, this curse is a force to be reckoned with. And watching you PS4 now. Oh, okay. You're watching it on your PS4? That's cool. And looks like one indeed. That was actually an interesting story. I like it when they actually have flavor text that's, you know, good. Alright, nothing's over here. And apparently there will be a staircase that opens if I use that orb. Let's look at the other side first before we move anything. Because I have a feeling this affects all of them. But yeah, it definitely looks like a Pokeball. Of course I have a glare right now. Anyway, book. Tatty old books storm up from the north. Immediately identifiable by their fierce and blood-curdling war cry, the vicious Vikings are known to many as the terror of the northern seas. They are known for their love of pillage and plunder, and the stories tell of their sailing up and down Erdrea's northern coastlines, bringing chaos and ruin to every town and village in their wake. But such bloodthirsty raiders comprise only a small part of the Viking population. The majority of this hardy people are honest men and women, traders of considerable competence. Should you ever happen to encounter a member of this intriguing tribe, be sure to greet them with a warm smile and a full goblet. Do so, and you will have a stalwart ally for life. Alright, so, bosom. Got it. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting that. Alright. Spells are a little more dangerous now. Let's get rid of that guy first. Do you upgrade any items? You can upgrade them in the forge sometimes. Nice. And it's paralyzed. It's a demon. Ha! They're using a spell ability, whatever, that can go past the bounce spell. But yeah, you can upgrade them by giving better quality items. I'll show you in a moment. Urn of Saint Ashes. See how it says Cautery Sword +2? You could either craft the Cautery Sword, or you could buy it, and you could upgrade it just a little bit, up to +3. That's perfection. I don't think the game wanted you to get too overtaxed with just having to upgrade everything, which I'm thankful for. Eventually I'm going to want to get +3s of everything, of course. There it is. Because the +3s affect some of their extra abilities. Like there's an... Oh! There's an item that gives you... I'm trying to think of what it is. Extra steal chance for my thief. And if you upgrade it, it goes from like +2 to like +6 or 8 or something. So yeah, it is worth it. I like that they simplified it too, and they also made it harder to save scum, and this looks like a cutscene. Not positive though, but may as well take out the small frog first. Guess it's not a cutscene though. Steal from the Rector, see what he's got. Upgrading is a little mini game too. I mean, killing your students, weird dragon thingy. Magic water. That restores MP. Good, you frizzled the correct one. Bam. Alright, I gotta save, excuse me, I gotta save MP on me, so... There we go. Jade, 8 skill points? Nah, not enough. We wait till 10. Huh, I guess that guy was just a regular battle fighter. A Professorus! I like that pun. Watch out, it's a Professorus!
What's yours is mine!
Oh, I should have used Dragon Slash. We killed it before you even had a chance. A Professorus. Oh, I love that one. Recipe book. This is what we wanted. Favorite fashions of the Masters of Magic. Witch's hat, witch's robe, wizard's robes. Ooh. Those are all very nice. Let's see. Doesn't tell me the dead ends by books. Hey, you're different. That's Rector. There's one book here. Sounds like a French drag. What happened? You die. Don't see many save points around. It takes you to your last save point. You have auto-saving as well. Auto-saves happen usually when you enter new buildings. There's an ancient book. Tal can only make out the words ye. Oh, another one that I can't read because it's magically sealed. I can go upstairs from there. Are you after me? No, you're scared of me. Good. Applied ring theory. Aging Yggdrasil. Also, in previous Dragon Quest games, when you died, you'd lose half your gold and go to your last spot where you saved. But you would keep your progress, like, so any items you gathered, you'd stay there. This one doesn't work like that. Cut down a tree and upon the exposed stump, you will see a pattern of the rings, the number of which will be equal to the number of years the tree has lived. But what of the Yggdrasil? Were we to fell the greatest and most ancient of trees, will we see such rings? And how many might there be? Just how many years has the world tree been up there, watching over us all? I suspect that the existence of our aberrescent guardian predates that of even Erdrea itself, that its history stretches back further than mere human minds are capable of comprehending. Alright. That was interesting, but unnecessary. What the... Oh, eventually this is going to open up for us. Okay. Oh, a Professorus! I really want to kill those. They're fun. They have a fun name and I love them. A lightning staff, ooh! You got stuff I could sell. I could, Boulder Bringer. That's something that, what's his name has, Eric. It does damage over time.
Let the darkness consume you!
Luckily, we got him already, but that does hurt over time.
Another day, another victory.
Level up! Ooh, I got 13 now. Let's use them. Alright, swords. I was trying to get Giga Slash So I gotta save up for 12 more points. Or I can get Falcon, Miracle... Or no, I can get Metal only. What's over here? Great Sword? No, I don't do Great Swords. I don't like them. So yeah, we're saving up. Alright, anything here? Yes. Recipe book. The Anthology of Elemental Earrings. Asbestos earrings, antifreeze, rubber, airfoil, concrete, and mirror. Alright. That's not bad. Let's see. Alright, now we gotta go to that place where there was an upstairs. Rector, can you kind of go away? I don't want to have to fight you. There we go. I already read everything in here. Oh boy. I forgot about him. As soon as I heard the ding, I was like, ah, crap. Flintstone. Yeah, probably better off using my spell zap. No, don't hit Eric.
Who else wants some?
Serena, some more healing, please. Mid-heal for Rab, I think. Yes. And just a small heal for Eric. I know there's a shortcut for healing, but it wastes more MP and doesn't let you choose which character to use them. Alright, we'll go start up to the right, I guess? Or wait. That has a long thing, a long bridge there. Let's start here. We're looking for red books. Oh, don't want to fall down. I can cross over there. Oh, well, I see that's our main point there. Do you stream often? When I have days off, I stream about twice a day. When I don't have off, it varies. Like, tomorrow I have work late, so unless I do work... yeah, tomorrow I won't be streaming. Because tomorrow I work late, and then I have an early one afterwards. But, so that would be... Let's see. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow... Thursday, Friday, I can work, I can stream, yeah, I can stream, like, in the beginning, later in the day. It'll only be, like, once. I'm trying to remember. I worked Monday, it's off Tuesday and Wednesday, yeah. It really depends on my work schedule, though. That's the short of it. Professorus. I love these things. Alright, any red books? Oh! Yeah, living statue here. Yeah, stealing is not a big deal right now. He only has Flintstones, and I got plenty. I need a material slash or something so I get more damage. But yeah, I'm working Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday's a closing, so yeah, not till Friday afternoon and Saturday afternoon am I going to be streaming. Where are you in the world? In real life, I'm on the east coast of USA. So, like, right now, my time is 3 p.m. So on Friday and Saturday, I'll probably be streaming around this time. Ooh, Serena finally learns multi-heal. Alright. And did we just find our way all the way around already? Interesting. I don't want to fall. Tails Annie! Hey Travis, how are you going? How you doing? Let's see. Curios of the Lost Kingdom. Many hundreds of years ago, before the kingdom that stood on the site of now what was reduced to ruins, its wizards created some of the most advanced magical devices our world has ever seen. The nation's chancellor, in his loyal devotion to king and country, invested greatly in the development of and distribution of vast numbers of these artifacts, many of which have survived to this day. Among them, perhaps as the most commonly encountered nowadays, are the magic doors that protect vaults and strong rooms the world over, and only can be opened with the fabled magic key, which we got! Imagine the bankers and quartermasters' dismay when Now What fell and the Chancellor disappeared forever, along with the key they so desperately needed. Yep, treasures for us. Okay, so we didn't come around this way yet. Ooh. But this is where we probably need to be. Yeah, not much of a puzzle. But that's going to be the book space where we need to go. I don't know which spot that was. I'm thinking time zone. You're in the UK, 24/5. That's like 8:45 p.m. then, converted to my time. I think this is the spot we need to be. Ursidin! How you doing? Alright, so you're 8:30. You're like 8:30, 8:40 right now. I'm 3:40, so therefore you are 5 hours ahead of me, Howler. Also, how am I today? Okay. I slept in a bit more than I wanted, but I'm guessing I needed it. And since I had off, it's like, why not? Let myself sleep in. Enjoy this pun, the Professosaurus. I love this monster. He is my favorite new monster. The artwork is pretty neat in this game. Yep, it's by Akira Toriyama, the same guy who did Dragon Ball Z, which is why some of the characters look similar to some of his other characters, like Goku and such. Oop, treasure chest. Uh-oh, it's a mimic! Fuck. This could be painful. He has death spells. Alright, tactics. Follow orders, because we need everyone on par. Sleeper hit. Try to make him go to sleep. Damn. Ow. And... Shit. Oh, you only can do 2 at a time, and we somehow managed to work out. Alright, you're going to have to either bounce to make sure it bounces back at him, or seal him. Let's seal. Anti-magic. Yes! He can't cast death spells. Go all out now. Alright, Rab. Just go nuts. I mean, he still hurts like that. But, yeah. I have new followers. Howler Harpy. Oh! I didn't realize I get notifications like that. Thanks for following, Howler. I don't even have notifications set up on my regular Twitch, so that's kind of cool. Alright, just get rid of this guy. Alright, heal Eric, heal Eric, heal Eric. Okay. Die already! Alright, well at least he's poisoned too. Just attack. Here we go, pepped up. And we could use our pep skill, real decoy. Instead of stealing, I'd just rather kill it. And this is a dual tech. It doesn't use up the other guy's turn, just mine. There we go, he's dead. I agree, Veronica. Seed of skill. Oh, yeah. When I said, oh, yeah, I did a little pose. I'm glad I don't have a video camera on me. Alright, I think the rest of this is just where I came from. So we gotta drop down somewhere. I don't know which one it is. But the doors are now open. Alright, that led me up this way to begin with, right? No, but I could just reach through this way. Alright, let's just go down and we'll find out. One of these rooms got opened up. Professorus! Sorry, I always gotta fight these guys. Alright, we can get our tactics back here. Rav, go nuts. Veronica, go nuts. Nope, try to steal.
Yours is mine.
Yeah, lightning staffs. They're gonna be good money. And is that nice? Oh, that lowers your resistance to magic. I also like the different ethnicities these characters have. You have Rab, who's my grandfather, who's Irish. And then you have Silvando, who is probably gay. We're not sure yet. He might just be flamboyant. Just followed you going off soon to Tomb Raider on the Xbox. No problem. Have fun. Silvando is Spanish and probably gay. You have... Let's see... Serena, the little girl, whatever with... No, Serena and Veronica. Veronica's the little girl. Also, I have no idea which one it is. Alright, that's easily accessible from there, so let's assume that's not it. Veronica is the little girl that's actually a woman with her twin sister, Serena. Alright, Professors, we're just going to ignore you this time. I don't think I've been in this spot. Let's try it. Oh, I can't drop down. Well, that sucks. Living statue, no thank you. This is where things get annoying. Did I read this? Book 3. Okay, I've been this way through. So I was actually on the right way before. And they even sealed off this room, so that helps me out. Okay, sorry, I get a little easily lost here. Also, Howler and everybody else, you could also find some of these... my whole playthrough through this game on my YouTube. It's just R-U-E-S-E-N. That's my YouTube channel. Rusin. So if you want to watch want to catch up, find out more of the plot of the game, you can find it there. But now keep in mind these are whole streams, so you know, maybe like do it when you're like doing something else or something, so you could kind of listen in. That's what I do whenever there's a long video. All right, so I've already been this way. Can't go that way. How do I progress here? Did I read this book? Oh! Green orb. Perfect. Whew. This is a little more elaborate and annoying than I wanted it to be. I read this book, right? Ye Drunstaniad Secrets of Ye Firmin. Not quite ready yet, apparently. I'm ignoring Professor Orius because I've killed enough of him. Alright, can't go that way. So I gotta go downstairs. Is there an opening here? No. Is the opening down all the way down there? I'm gonna use the camera real carefully here. Because I had to go down first. Oh, I have to get all the way over there. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes you gotta retrace yourself. So I gotta get up there. I don't see a way this way. So I gotta find the next bit of upstairs. Hi, don't mind me, Hamwidges. That's their name. Don't wear it out. I could use that one, but do I really want to hit another button? I don't know. I'm afraid it'll, like, undo everything. Alright, upstairs. Man. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't hit that green button. That was a trap after all. Here we go. Man, that was annoying. Alright, Professor, tell us what to do.
Aha! This should be very useful indeed. It is the great mage's account of how he imprisoned the witch in the grimoire. Let's see now.
I hope you don't have to make me go find those books that were, like, too ancient and magically sealed, because if I do, I'm gonna be pissed off.
The magic of the sorceress was passing strong. Even with all my energies, I could neither conquer nor constrain her. And so I did conspire with a great enchanted beast, that by its incorporation of a piece of the witch's magic, I might by my small strength subdue her. Thereupon
Translation?
was the witch imprisoned in a book, and laid to rest in the Royal Library of Snifleheim. As for the beast, it haunteth the nearby Hexwood to this day.
I assume the thing that I fought.
I see. So, even the greatest mage of the Age of Heroes needed the help of a magical creature to seal the witch away.
A great enchanted beast? Well, you certainly met one of those in the Hexwood. That thing that was supposed to be the witch's pet.
Oh? Tell me, what did this creature look like?
It had huge jaws and went yaw a bunch.
A rounded white body with a golden mane. Two pointed tusks jutting from an enormous jaw. How can you have been so foolish? The monster you defeated was the very same one that kept a part of the witch's power sealed away.
It attacked me, you dumbass.
It's not his fault. Queen Frizabelle told us it was on the witch's side. She said it guarded her against intruders.
Unless Queen Frizabelle isn't the one we think she is, like I originally thought.
But why would Her Majesty say such a thing?
That's gotta be it. I predicted it.
Hold on. I'm sure I've seen that symbol somewhere before. Wasn't it on the front of the book the Queen was reading when we first met her?
Yep. She's one and the same. I thought so.
This? Why, this is the Sorcerer's Seal. It is a ward placed on all the forbidden books of the Great Library.
Any fast travel in the game? Yes, we have the spell called Zoom. It lets you go to certain save points and everything.
Which means that book the Queen was reading was forbidden. Wait. What if it was the book the witch was sealed away in? What if... Oh no!
We were
need
fooled.
to go back to Snifleheim and talk to the Queen. I've got a feeling there's some funny business afoot.
I agree. But before we leave, let's read some books. There might be some crafting recipes. Of ye first age. Long, long ago, blank age of blank, gathered together, lo ye forgotten, blank, a people lost to time, blank. The pages are faded beyond the point of legibility. There's an ancient tattered tome of spirits in ye plain beyond. This tome concerneth blank realm, all but invisible. However, within dwelleth blank spirits or sprites, faint yet, mayhap blank even time itself. And same issue. Is there anything else? Yep, another one. The red books is how you gotta look for. Of ye forbidden deed. Let's see. Most forbidden, terrible power, time-shattered world shalt fall to ruin. And that's it. I decided not to say the blanks. And if I press the... Ooh. What does this button do? Come on. There you go. A path leading back to the entrance to the hall has opened. Can I do anything with those things there? No. Worth a shot. However, I think I could just use evac. Yeah, let's leave this place faster. That's another form of fast travel. It gets you right out of the dungeons. So you don't have to walk all the way back. Am I actually outside, or... No, I'm still in the library. It just took me to the exit. You know, these loading screen tips and information really need a little button so you can scroll through them, because I've seen some of these so many times. Anyway, cheers for now. Alright, take care, Howler. Have fun on the Xbox. Alright, let's zoom back to Snifleheim. Also, forgive my terrible accents. I go into all sorts, including English, so I'm assuming you're from, like, the English European area. But I do a lot of them, and they're terrible, and I recognize that. We're gonna finish this storyline out, and depending on how much time is left, this is probably when we're gonna end. Yeah, we released it. One of the orbs must be nearby. Yeah, I thought the queen was much too generous with saying we could borrow the orb. We gotta go around the side. Oh, we may as well take a healing point here. Also see what everyone's thinking. Ooh, and show off the forgery. Maximum focus and learns triple whammy. Single strike with triple standard strength. Alright. Let's see what we can forge. No new swords. I don't do great swords. Swordbreaker is something here he has equipped. We got plenty of materials for it though, so may as well do one. We're gonna do 3 things and then we're gonna move on, guys. I'm not gonna take too long with it. Start off with Sizzly Puff because that'll make it easier to get critical good stuff here. Double-Edged Bash lets us do 2 at a time. We're gonna need something better. Let's try a triple whammy on this one. Next power of the strike doubled. Bash. Let's try a lightning bash. That lessens our attack. Good. Okay, and that's okay. It would probably turn out brilliantly. There's a 50-50 chance of it being perfect right now. Because one is perfect, one side's not. Here's hoping for perfect. Yes! Okay. Better weapon for our thief. Alright, any other things? Boomerangs. We're not really using boomerangs with him. Wands. Ooh! We don't have enough of that, but this is even better for her. So, Wyvern Wand. We have enough for it. Let Serena heal more. Let's see. As usual, Sizzly Puff. And we'll double-edge bash this for 2. I'll triple whammy the bottom. The gauge magically moves back a bit? What? I'm gonna bash regularly. Okay. I think I could double whammy this. Yes! Alright, another 50-50 chance here. I could chance it with a lightning bash. That'll lessen the attack. Let's see. It's still in the green. It's okay. Alright, this is number 2. And we're going to do one more, and then we're going to move on. I promise, because I know this is not the most exciting part of the gameplay. Nope, no perfect there. That's okay. We don't need perfect. Alright, wands, heavy wands. A shiver stick. A little bit more damage. It can be used in battle to blast great barrages of ice. Instead of lightning, like she has. I don't really want to make that. That's not needed. Spears, no. Whips. Dragon tail. Ooh, we can only make one. Worth it. Wish us luck now. Alright, Sizzly Puff first. This one's complicated. We're gonna do Quadrabash. Okay. And then we'll do... Multi-Bash is everywhere, which is not a good thing to do. We'll do double-edged and go on this side. Magically move back a bit? What the fuck? I don't like that. Okay. Now let's do a regular bash here. And a regular bash here, I think. Ooh, this is getting a little tough. Let me do it. I got enough focus. Let's do a lightning bash over here. Okay. That was wise there, but I think a regular bash is fine here. Yes! Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 7 should be perfect. I'm gonna try a lightning bash on here. Alright, still in the green, we're okay. We'll just go. Should be perfect, should be perfect, should be perfect. Yes! I mean, don't get me wrong, perfect is not that big a deal, but it's nice, though. It gives you a little extra damage. Alright, that's it for our forging. I only did 3, like I said. Alright, let's find out our thoughts on this. Man, I thought this place was freezing before, but this is something else. There's no way this can be natural. This is all the witch is doing. We gotta take her down and bring spring back to Snifleheim. Ronnie's got a bit of a bee in her bonnet. You should do what she tells you, honey. You don't want to rub that pocket rocket, whoa, up the wrong way. Brr, it's freezing, getting colder and colder. It's a wonder the whole city isn't buried under the snow. If what I suspect is true, then, well, we can figure that out later. Let's go and see what the Queen has to say for herself first. This blizzard is making the ice even thicker. If it keeps up much longer, even defeating the witch might not be enough to save Snifleheimers. Veronica seems to have a plan, even if she does refuse to share it with the rest of us. I think we should do as she says. It has always worked out well for me, after all. What if the book you saw Queen Frizzabel reading in Snifleheim was the very grimoire in which the witch was imprisoned? I was overjoyed when I heard Her Majesty was safe and well, but now I feared the opposite might be true. The great enchantment beast absorbed a part of the witch's power, but now the beast is no more. Does this mean all her powers have returned? Even with her diminished strength, she was able to freeze this entire city. I shudder to think how strong she must be now. Sounds like an epic fight. Where's Rab? Oh, there he is. Oh, it's a wee bit chillier around here now than it was before. I'll warrant it's got something to do with that witch getting her powers back. Aye, we made a bit of a blunder beating up that magical beast, didn't we? What was Queen Frizzabel thinking, telling us it was in league with the witch? Alright, we're going to see what you got to sell. Nothing that I care about. That's a little bit I care about, but we have a better weapon we just got. Fur hood, hocus... Wait, what? Chance of being prevented from casting spells reduced by 25%. Oh, but only he could wear it. Alright, that's worth it. Rab, go ahead. You're gonna have less speed, but that's okay. Keep the... We have a fur poncho, hairy vest, ew. Fire and ice reduced. Is that better than the fur poncho? 10%. 15%. Yep. We're gonna have to take off your awesome armor here, Eric. Yeah, put the the poison moth in there. Unfortunately, it changes his outfit, but we want the ice protection, and also it's more defense. Strong Sam? No. Silver Cuirass? We can make that if we need to. Magic Vestment. Elemental damage reduced by 18%. That's pretty damn good. I'll buy one, but I'm not going to equip it to anybody. Anti-freeze, strong. Magic Beast Horn, we got plenty. Narcissus, we got plenty for once. Alright. Time to equip ourselves here. We want to reduce our ice damage, because I have a feeling that's going to be her specialty. Alright, you're good. And... Fur Hood. Ice damage reduced by 10%. That looks like that's the way to go here. Posh Waistcoat is fine. Jade is also someone I'm going to be bringing in this, so... Let's see... Nope, no ice resistance there. Fur Poncho is good. Belle's Bow gives her MP restored and extra defense and charm, but you know what? We might want the ice. Yeah, reduced ice resistant. Get the ice resistance. Serena's the other one we want. 5 HP restored compared to Magic Vestment. Elemental damage, yeah, we want her to wear this one. Because she's going to be the one that gives us ice resistance. She has all the elemental resistance stuff for us. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're okay. There's a hat. Oh, the hat was for Rad. The Hocus hat, yeah. I think we're good. Let's rest. Until dawn. And to be safe, let's save. It's a good idea. And then we're gonna head into this, because I have a feeling this is the boss battle. I thought the queen was not who she said she was. Oh god, is it hard to see. Oh wow. That's more frozen than before. Last we saw, she was over on this side, but god damn is it hard to see. Ah, there it is, the pink. And a fire. Bonfire is blazing brightly. Feels his toes begin to thaw. Oh, jeez. Hey, Queenie!
Oh, there you all are. I'm so glad you're safe. I was so awfully worried about you. I didn't sleep a wink.
Oh, really?
You can drop the act now, Your Majesty.
Uh-huh.
What?
What?
I knew it! That's the burn you got when I hit you with my fireball! You're not the queen at all! You're the witch!
Uh-huh.
Oh, dearie me. It seems my secret's out.
Library and glasses, go! Are you Sailor Moon? That felt like a Sailor Moon transformation.
What in the... Her Majesty was Crystalinda all along.
Was she even ever the actual queen?
Thank you so much for taking care of that pesky power plunderer for me. Now I'm bursting with energy again, just like old times. And I believe we have some unfinished business. The heroic Sir Hendrik may have escaped my icy embrace, but you won't get away so easily.
Also, sorry if you heard that. My stomach just grumbled. I'm getting hungry. But alright, Crystalinda, let's fight.
I know the spell to seal her away again, but it won't work while she's at full strength. If you can weaken her, I'll see what I can do.
Let's do it. First things first, rearrange our party. Alright, you're out. Serena, you're in. I'm keeping Veronica because she seems to have a bit of a personal vendetta in. Eric can stay. I'm actually taking myself out for Jade because she's actually more powerful in boss battles. We'll switch in Sylvando and Rab when we need to.
Need some help.
Tactics. Everyone, follow my lead. Let's go. First up, Boulder Bringer. That'll do damage every time she acts. Next up. Alright, you don't really have any buffs, so we're just going to have you go all out. Multi-thrust. Nice. She's the damage queen. Here comes the damage. You know, I think you'd be better as a snowman. Oh god! What? I did not expect that. What the... What? That puts a blunder in plants. Can I move her? Snowmanatized? That's a thing? Oh boy. Eric, I'm gonna have to switch you out. We need a healer. Can we move people? No. Rab, come on in. That's a way to throw me off. Alright, magic barrier, because apparently we're gonna need it. And can't move. Alright. Keep attacking. You sapper. You get a nice right as rain going, so we have heal over time. Until Serena gets in. Finally! Welcome back, Serena. Now that we got right as rain in, I can move Eric back over.
I got your back.
Okay. You have Hymn of Ice, which will give us resistance. Oh, but she can do okay damage. And that's why Hymn of Ice is good. We're okay. Divide. That'll give him extra attack. Meanwhile, you keep multi-thrusting. You should Oomflay Jade. Uh-oh. Eric is now a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Power of nature. A snowstorm swirls into being. Are more likely to miss, and they've been made into something. Into ice attacks, I think? Oh boy. Alright. If that's the case, if we're about to miss, then we want... Does that mean spells will miss? Let's try reducing her resistance to magic and see if that helps. Decreases slightly, good. What do you got? Ring of Ruin, Wizard Ward, Sage's Breath. You don't need to worry about your MP right now. Spells inflicting critical spell strikes. That only works well for you and Serena. Serena's not attacking. What do we got here? You know what? Maybe we should just have you attack anyway. Let's see. Sorry, I'm considering my options here. We only have Ring of Ruin. I thought there was another one that you had. Maybe I'm working on it. Whatever, we'll just buff you anyway since you might miss. Oh, only a little bit of damage. Okay, that's a lot of bit of damage. Luckily you have recovery. Give her a heal. I think we're okay.
We'll soon have that patched
The
up.
snowman threw me off though, like what the fuck? That's completely new. Alright, Boulder Bringer, since that's the only thing that should hit. Now, Serena, in your turn, you're gonna multi-heal. You don't have anything that's not physical, so you just gotta chance it. Nice. Oh, really? I was not expecting that. Yeah, Jade is amazing. That's why it took me out of there. Ooh, Rab, do you have enough already? Oh wait, no, we were trying to get Zing Stick, right. Yep. That'll unlock his Zing Stick, at least. That sounds disgusting, but no, believe me, it's something that's guaranteed to revive somebody, and that's very good. Because right now we only have 50-50 chance of actually reviving people.
Okay, here goes. Pella, Mella, Fell and Feller. Fabula Ferocious.
Fabula.
No. Stop it. Please, anything but that.
Helter, Skelter, Bind and Belter. Anima Atrocious. Liber. Claustra Kabbalistic. Hex. I wonder how this word is pronounced.
Snorri! What kind of scholar are you? Pull yourself together!
Yes, I remember now. Liber Claustra Kabbalistic Hexbialidocious!
Hexbialidocious! Oh, Mary Poppins reference.
No, please forgive me. I'll do anything. I'll change my ways. I promise.
Magically delicious. I mean, magically gone.
The ice, it's melting.
Oh, the true queen? I guess she took over her body or something?
Where am I?
Your Majesty, is it really you?
Oh, yes. I remember now. The witch trapped me in that book and pretended to be me, didn't she?
Thank goodness. For a moment there, I was worried the ordeal might have muddled your memory. Fear not, Your Majesty. The witch is sealed away once more.
Awesome.
Your Majesty, we've been searching for you everywhere. Please, you must come back to the castle. The Chancellor is beside himself with worry.
Thank you so much for saving my kingdom. I must see to it that you are justly rewarded.
I hope it means, you know, borrowing that orb.
You need the blue orb, don't you? I heard you talking about it from inside the book. Come and see me at the castle. I will gladly give it to you.
She's gonna give it to us.
As for the grimoire, Snorri, why not give it to me?
Hold on a minute, Your Majesty. I don't think you understand just how dangerous that book is. You should let us take care of it.
Yes, of course.
That sounds like premonition for something coming down the line.
Yes! Another orb to add to the collection. Come on, let's go to the castle and get our reward. Here, I'll let you keep hold of this.
Smart move. My character does not seem fascinated with magic books and such, so it's smart to keep it in my possession. Instead of like Veronica getting curious and reading it and then suddenly getting possessed or something. God blimey! What the heck's going on? The old place has been frozen for ages, but everyone's going about the business like nothing's happened. I've been trying to tell them they all were human icicles until 5 minutes ago, but they don't believe me. They've all gone bonkers, or I have. Bonkers, excuse me. Doggy! Aww.
I usually spend my days deep in prayer inside the church, but I had a sudden urge to see the faces of my fellow Snifleheimers. I'm glad to see that everyone is in good cheer. I pray that their shining smiles never fade.
We'll be visiting you shortly. Let's get that orb first.
Sail, Wanderer. Hello, hello. You must have sailed a very long way to get here. Before you leave, you must go and see Queen Frisabel. Her Majesty is very interested in broadening her horizons. I am sure she would be thrilled to speak with a well-traveled fellow like such as you.
Android 18, is that you?
Come on now, stop being silly. You know people cannot fly. It must have been a bird or a cloud, a trick of the light. I swear it, she was flying. It was a lady, Mama. I'm sure it was. She was flying in the air right above the fountain.
Very observant, good child.
The witch! The witch flying in the sky, plain as day. You must have seen her. She was right here, right there. Wait, you've been resting your eyes again, haven't you? Curse your laziness.
Ridiculous. Hey, traveler, listen to this. My captain here says he saw a witch flying through the sky. He still believes in fairy stories. At his age, he should know the difference between fantasy and reality. Now, he was the one sleeping on the job.
I saw it with my own eyes. I still cannot quite believe it. Tell me, Wanderer, is the witch from the ancient legends among us once more?
Yes.
So it really was Crystalinda that I saw. She was floating in the sky above the city, smiling sweetly. I thought she had come to attack us just as she did many centuries ago. But at that very moment she was about to unleash her magic, she disappeared. I wonder why.
Because you were frozen! Anyway, let's collect our orb.
What?
What was that, Serena? Did you say something?
No, I didn't say anything at all. Why? Did you hear something?
Is Serena possessed?
So, but... Well, never mind. It must have just been my imagination. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I think something happened and Serena got possessed. That's gotta be it. Why else would they do it?
Ah, you must be Her Majesty's honored guests. The Queen awaits you in the throne room at the top of the stairs.
One of the orbs must be nearby. No shit.
The walls of this castle are built from thick stone. They usually do a good job keeping out the cold. But today is absolutely freezing. It feels like the whole building has been encased in ice.
I'm only going to talk to whoever's on the way. Who are you? You're an older lady.
Have you heard that long ago a wicked witch used her magical powers to free Snifleheim solid? If she ever returns, she might try to do the same again. What a terrifying thought.
A wicked witch, you say? And she froze the whole city with a single spell? Surely not. But if there is any truth to that tale, the witch's return is a frightening prospect indeed. We should make a plan for how to deal with such an eventuality. Better safe than sorry.
Nah.
Oh, yeah? Well, if I'm a fool, then what are you?
What's the matter with you, Veronica? I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. Didn't you? Something funny's going on around here. Let's get in and see the Queen before anything else strange happens.
It's gotta be the book. Either the book is talking, or somehow secretly... Oh. So we only neutralized the Queen's powers. The throne room is just beyond these doors. Her Majesty expecting you. Please proceed inside. Let's go. Thank you, my friend. If not for you, Snifleheim may have remained frozen forever. Her Majesty is eager to offer you her personal thanks, and your reward, of course. You'll find her up the stairs here. Yep. Long live the Queen. Please do not keep Her Majesty waiting. Ah, you must be the ones who came to the aid of Her Majesty. Master Snorri told me the whole story. You're honorable indeed to have lent your strength to a kingdom that is not your own. Snifleheim owes you debt of gratitude. Blah, blah, blah. So you're the one who saved the Queen, are you? You have our thanks. But taking care of Her Majesty's our job. Next time something like this happens, we will deal with it. It might be my imagination, but Her Majesty does not seem herself today. She's a little more menacing than usual. I wonder.
Her Majesty may have the common touch, but do not forget that she is our Queen. Should you offend her in any way, I'll be forced to take your head.
I'll fuck you up first. Her Majesty awaits. Master Snorri returns. Alright. It is as I thought.
Excellent. You came. Let me present to you the blue orb of Snifleheim. If you will just come a little closer.
No.
Please, stop.
It's the book. The voice is coming from the book.
Please, you have to listen to me. I am the real Frisabel. The woman in front of you is the witch. What? Ridiculous. She's the witch, not me. Don't believe her lies.
For some reason, I have a feeling this involves me getting a mirror of Ra, because that's usually what happens in these cases.
Trick us once, shame on you. Trick us twice, shame on us. You might not like being trapped in there again, but you'll just have to get used to it.
No.
No, you're wrong. The spell didn't work because Snorri paused in the middle of it. You have to believe me. She's lying. The wicked witch is trying to trick you again. You have to believe me.
Everybody calm down. I have been Her Majesty's tutor for 10 years. If anyone can tell the real Queen from the impostor, it is me.
Oh, Snorri, I hope you're not incompetent with this.
I will ask one question to both of you. Whoever answers it correctly is the real Queen Frisabel. Here is the question. What is the true treasure of Snifleheim? Real Frisabel would remember her father's teachings well.
That's easy. The true treasure of Snifleheim is clearly the blue orb. What else could it be but something so valuable?
And that's the trick. I bet it's the people or some garbage like that.
The orb, you say? Very well. Now then, what is your answer?
The true treasure of Snifleheim is its people.
Called it.
Though the bleakest blizzards assail them, ever do they warm these these frigid climes with their ardent hearts.
Precisely. The very words the royal family have passed down through the generations. The real Queen Frisabel is the one in the book.
Yep.
No! She's a liar, you fools! You imbeciles! Can't you see? Curse you!
Oh, yes. Very queenly.
I bet she still has that mark. Yep, where she got burned.
Fine. You caught me out again. I surrender. I surrender.
You go through glasses too much like that. Really?
I wait all that time to get my powers back, and you make me waste every last drop on escaping that wretched book again. My magic is spent. My life is yours. Boil me in a cauldron, burn me at the stake. Just get it over with.
Huh.
Men, take her to the dungeon.
Wait!
What?
Your Majesty, what are you doing?
I expected something similar, but let's see. Really?
I knew Her Majesty was acting strangely. It was Crystalanda all along. Every time it charms the hair on the girl's head, she'll have me to answer to.
Yeah.
Heavens above! Her Majesty is turned into a wicked witch, and the real Queen Frisabel jumps out of a book. What in the world is going on here?
Sometimes this is kind of funny, so.
Helvete, curse that witch! We must take her down, but we cannot risk Queen Frisabel getting caught in the melee. Get out of the way, Your Majesty!
By the snows Crystalanda lives, we must protect them.
Why would the Queen, Her Majesty, protect the witch who tried to destroy her kingdom? Could she be under Crystalinda's control, but her eyes are clear and lucid, and she seems to be in her right mind? Well, there's only one way to find out.
Let us hear what she has to say. Every entrance to the castle is guarded night and day. How did Crystalinda manage to slip through undetected? Stand back, Your Majesty, blah blah blah.
Your Majesty, what are you doing? Why protecting the witch?
Okay. Oh, I should have talked to Crystalinda.
Queen Frisabel, please, step away from her. She says she has lost her powers, but how can we know for sure? She is a witch. It is in her nature to lie.
Everyone, listen to me. It is true that Crystalinda did something unforgivable when she froze the city. But we spoke from time to time when she held me captive. She listened to me. She even helped me to understand what it is to be queen. Hers is not a bad heart. And the time I spent in the book, it gave me the chance to think. To ready myself to truly rule at last. Please, I believe her when she says her powers are spent. She is not a threat to us any longer. We must let her live.
I kind of like the idea of a villain redeeming themselves, so...
She seems convinced, Snorri. Why not give Crystalinda one last chance?
Yeah, she's the one in charge.
Well, you are the ruler of this kingdom, Your Majesty. If that is your decision, we will gladly follow it.
All right.
Must you be so nicey, Frisabel? You're making me look bad.
Crystalinda, there's something I still don't understand. Why did you freeze Snifleheim in the first place?
Oh, that was a favor for a friend. The splendid specimen who released me from the grimoire.
It was totally Jasper, based on the context clues.
As you know, I was trapped in that dusty, fusty library for a horribly long time. Oh, it was so boring. Then, 3 months ago, he appeared. He took down my book from the shelf and spoke to me.
Yep.
I will release you from your prison, but you must do something for me in return.
For a beautiful boy like you, anything. Free me and I am yours forevermore. What is your desire, my pretty?
You must freeze Snifleheim. When you do, a great hero will be sent to save the city. One who wears the same pendant as I.
Yep.
His
Jasper.
name is Hendrik, and when he arrives, I would like you to kill him.
So Jasper is the evil one in this. Hendrik's the well-meaning
So I did
antagonist.
as you asked. And when the great hero arrived, I decided to have him run a little errand for me before I disposed of him. To slay a mighty beast that just happened to have stolen my powers. And, well, the rest you know.
I see.
The same pendant as Sir Henrik, eh? And what was this handsome young fellow's name, might I ask?
Jasper.
His name? Oh, I haven't a clue. He disappeared after he freed me, and I haven't seen him since. It's a shame. He was such a pretty little thing.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be super special revealed sometime later, I'm sure.
Thank you once again for all you have done for me and my kingdom. The orb is yours to do with as you see fit.
Yes! How many orbs do we have left? I think we got almost all of them. Maybe one more?
But your majesty, isn't the orb one of your kingdom's most precious treasures? Are you sure you don't mind us taking it?
Of course. As my father always said, the true treasure of this kingdom is its people. And if not for you, they may well have been frozen forever.
Well, if you insist. Best of luck with all your royal duties. And try not to let the pressure get to you, okay?
Oh, don't worry about that, little girl. Frisabel will be just fine. I plan to take very good care of her.
That sounds menacing. Will she stay honest? That would be awesome if so. The rainbow starts to glow brighter than ever before. We got them all! Orb collection is complete. Head west to the Snarefelt and climb through the first forest to open a path to Yggdrasil. First forest. Alright. Oh, I was expecting another cutscene, but I guess they overdid it. I never thought I would see the day when the Queen would be receiving her counsel from a witch. Just goes to show you can never tell what the future holds, and as long as Crystalina swears that she will never turn against Snifleheim again, I don't see the harm in allowing her to stay in this castle. Okay. I'm just going to talk to her one more time. As long as I'm beside her, Isabel has nothing to fear. She saved my life. Keeping her safe is the least I can do in return. And perhaps I can do something to ease her troubled mind, too. Poor little Frissy has so many worries. She needs somebody to talk to. Why not a witch? I can't do that accent.
Thank you, Tal. You and your friends have saved my kingdom. If it was not for you, my people might have stayed frozen forever. You're on a very important quest, are you not? On which the fate of the world may depend?
Yes.
I thought so. When I look into your eyes, I can see how determined you are to achieve your goal. You should know that not only I, but all the people of Snifleheim stand ready to aid you in your quest. I will pray that you prevail.
That's the closest I can get to her voice. Falsetto. Alright, that's enough. I think we did enough for today. I am going to do a talking around the town next time. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll try to see if I could send you somewhere nice, somewhere else that whoever else is streaming. If no one is, I'll find someone random. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for all the new follows, or well, at least one new follow. Thanks for the lurkers. Have a good day. I don't think I'll be on later tonight, but we'll see. Have a good one.